What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists, and I am here today to react to the new trailer for Andor Season 2 coming to Disney Plus this April. Now, before I get into anything else, as always, a little bit of housekeeping. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, make sure to hit that share, like, and comment down below, because I want to hear what your thoughts about Season 1 of Andor are. Now, this is a little bit of a surprise. Let's be honest, all of these trailer reactions are surprises because we don't have the inside scoop. So this came out yesterday, but unfortunately, life manages to find a way to get in the way. I'm not going to talk too long before we get into the trailer, but a little bit of a recap. Mr. Andor, Mr. John Andor himself, Diego Luna's character from Rogue One. This is kind of his prequel arc to get him to the point where we see him in Rogue One. Season 1 was probably one of the best forms of Star Wars media that I have seen since Revenge of the Sith. There's no Jedi, there's no Force, it's just, this is the beginning of the rebellion. We didn't have to worry about the Skywalkers, we didn't have to worry about Mace Windu, we didn't have to worry about Ahsoka or any of these characters, the Mandalorian, nothing like that. It was just gritty, underbelly, underworld nastiness of the Empire and how they were treating some of the Outer Rim worlds and some of the other oh my god, I can't even think of the worlds, the villages, planets, all that kind of stuff, outcroppings of people, and how the rebellion would have been started. And it had some of the most amazing shots. That chase at the end, I think it was episode 4, episode 5, during that meteor shower, the prison break, and finally the rebellion at the end of the season was something to behold. And it really felt connected with these characters because for once we're not dealing with space wizards or super cool bounty hunters. We're just dealing with people that are just fighting every day. Take note, CEOs. I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't want to talk too long about this because I just want to get into Andor Season 2. I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's going to be a busy spring for the Distorted Theorists for sure. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction for Andor Season 2 coming to Disney Plus in April. All right, we're starting off strong with some rock. Okay. A lot of walking.
We're in a war. You want to fight?
Oh, he's got the orange jumpsuit. We're gonna win. Oh, okay. Now, is that the ship that Skarsgård? Oh, Saw Gerrera. Okay, I'm digging the music. Stellan Skarsgård. Do I recognize her from the first season? Was she the... Oh, Krennic. Yes! This is going to be so good. Oh, they just know. They know how this is going to work. There's so... Oh, yeah. So that is Skarsgård's ship. K2SO! Yes! Oh, we're getting the full-on... I'm so ready for this.
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Yes. Yes! Oh, he looks slick there. Season 2, April 22nd. 3-episode premiere? Ah! It's short. It's short. I'll give it that much. But damn. This is going to be the big story. I don't know if this is going to take us right up to the beginning of Rogue One. I don't know. But what would be really cool, if this is going to be the last bit of media that we see, and I don't care about comics, but if this is the last bit of um, visual media that we're going to see Cassian Andor in, um, I'm wondering what the gap between the end of season 2 and the beginning of Rogue One will be. Will it lead right up to? Because I don't know how long Andor has been working with K2SO, sorry. We saw Mon Mothma participating in. She's obviously stressed in parts of the trailer. You see her dealing, or there's a bit of a dance at one point too, which kind of worked really well for the trailer. But I'm wondering, is that a cultural thing? Is this something to? This is this just a party thing, and this is what it is, and she's just letting loose. Um, I don't know if the girl, I see, I have to go back and watch the show because it was so good. I'm currently rewatching The Mandalorian as I'm rebuilding, as I'm building my Razor Crest. So I think when I finish Mandalorian, I'm going to jump back in Andor, which is obviously going to something I'm going to have to do along with the release date, April 22nd. I'm pretty sure that's 3 or 4 days after the season premiere of The Last of Us season 2 as well. So oh, it's going to be a very busy spring, and that's still we're going to be dealing with Daredevil Born Again around that time too. Um, we saw a lot of Stellan Skarsgård's modified fighter. At that point, we saw the missile launch at that convoy at the beginning of the trailer. We saw the I'm assuming some kind of Imperial loading bay where he's just zipping through and taking everything out. Um, we saw there's just a lot to take in this trailer, but the message is clear: is rise up and fight. This is what we're here for. This is what we're doing. We're seeing much more guerrilla warfare. The first season was kind of like, all right, I'm going to be I'm a small cog in a bigger machine, but what can I do to really help? But it's clear in this one that the rebellion is really starting to gain traction, especially with, we've got some big players here now. We've got Ben Mendelsohn's um, Orson Krennic returning. I don't know if he was in the first season. Maybe was he a cameo or was it like a post credits kind of moment? We saw Forrest Whitaker's Saw Gerrera, which he's been in this since the Clone Wars. At this point, the Clone Wars show, when he was a teenager, and now we get to see him kind of leading right up to his end in Rogue One, which again, Rogue One, still another one of the best pieces of Star Wars media to come out in the last, easily since Revenge of the Sith. I am excited. I am hyped for Andor. I was saying in a previous video, was it a previous video or was it just a discussion that I was having with Justin? We need to have more gritty Star Wars stuff. Yes, I know Star Wars, the original idea behind it was that it was the big space wizards and it was the Force and lightsabers and art and then we get the Mandalorians, so it's all kind of tied with that. But we need more, hi, I'm regular Joe and something is happening. I would love if there was a show or some kind of project that would show, we don't need a movie for it, but something that would display like a nurse that worked on Coruscant, another moisture farmer that worked on Tatooine, any of these other people that worked on these big planets during these events. So even if it's someone who is uh, their planet is being occupied by the Separatists, and then the 501st come through and rescue them. So then we get to see Tamara Morrison's clone troopers come through, or then we get to see something. I don't know. Maybe there was some kind of the development of the rebel base on Hoth, like without Luke. Like this was developed all before, so we don't have any of these things. And maybe an occupation of Imperial stormtroopers on something else. Maybe the creation of the IG-88 droids. There's so much that can be explored in visual media that doesn't need to involve Jedi. Disclaimer: I love the Jedi. I've got my lightsaber over here. Ever since I was 8 and I started watching Star Wars, like the Jedi calls to me. But we need more real people stuff, and that's what Andor is. It is so refreshing to see it, and it's clear, at least from this minute and a half long trailer, that Diego Luna is just loving this character. He's enjoying it. He's there. He's very present. I wonder if his method acting throughout the whole thing, or if he's really joking around on set. But anyways, I have droned on long enough about Andor Season 2. If you can't tell, I'm very excited. It is coming to Disney Plus on April 22nd. We don't know. There'll probably be another longer trailer before the actual release of the show. I don't know if this is going to be the Disney Classic 2-episode premiere. It would surprise me if it wasn't, but Andor is a different show than some of these other ones. So, like I said, Disney Plus bringing Andor Season 2 to our small and I'm hoping some big screens on April 22nd. Before I let you go, as always, the housekeeping that Justin and I always do. If you're new to the channel, do us a favor. Please hit that subscribe button down below. We're over 10,000 subscribers, but we're still moving our way up, and we would love for this growth to continue. We are going to be seeing people at Sci-Fi on the Rock in just over a month. And if you are returning to the channel and you are going to Sci-Fi, we're looking very forward to seeing you again. I'll be doing Cosplay Corner and just be doing the vendor dealies in the main hall as well. So make sure to hit that share, like, and comment down below what your hopes and aspirations are for casting Andor in Season 2 of Andor and what you thought of Season 1. So without further ado, like we always say around here, keep it real. I'm Peter Parkour. I did it all backwards. I'm just so excited about Andor. Keep it real.